Hey everyone, today is Monday, August 19th, and I am here about 10 minutes early for my first dance class. I am really excited. I've been wanting to take dance for the longest time, and I'm glad that I finally have the excuse and a reason to go. This is going to be a free trial week to try all the dance classes offered here at the Texas Academy of Dance Arts, which includes ballet, tap, jazz, Pilates, hip hop, Zumba. I don't think I'll be able to get to all of them, but I will be going to ballet and tap today. On Wednesday, ballet, Pilates, and jazz. Ballet is something I've been wanting to do since I was a child. Literally, since I was like 7 years old, I've been wanting to do it. So it's cool that I get to try it out and that I get to do it because I want to as an adult and not because I had to, not because somebody told me to. I think it's honestly a privilege to be able to afford this and be able to come here and do something because I want to do it and because I think it's going to benefit me as an actress and also just my overall health. I have my ballet shoes and my jazz shoes. I got my huge water bottle and I'm kind of nervous actually. I'm nervous to see like what it's going to be like and whether it's going to be intense or really easy to kind of like settle into, what the learning curve is going to be like. These are all things I'd be happy to talk about in another video, but for now, this is just a part of the process of getting ready for my West Side Story audition. So I will definitely be letting you guys know how today's classes went and kind of what my plan is moving forward as we get closer to the audition. So I just got back from the dance academy and I'm very tired. It was really hard actually. Today was just the first class. So I'm really excited though because the teacher is really great. All the class was very small. It was maybe 2 3 other people there with me for each class. The small class size is good because the teacher can really help us like individually if we're struggling. But it was more fast paced than I thought it would be, but that's also a good thing because I need to learn how to pick up choreography fast for this audition. But yeah, overall, great experience. I was really happy to dance and for that to be just a new part of my weekly routine is really something I'm looking forward to. In the same way that when I started piano and voice lessons, I mean, it just became something that brought me a lot of joy. So I think dance is going to be the same. It's really great to build up those skills and also it's just very fulfilling and fun to learn new things. I need to give myself grace because I'm just starting out. And that's kind of the area I'm going to work on this week is just, this is for fun. It's not for a grade. I'm not being tested. It's not school. It's for fun. So with all that being said, I'm really excited to continue doing these dance classes, growing as a dancer, as an artist. And yeah, we're one step closer to getting ready for that audition. Hey everyone, so today I am back at the Texas Academy of Dance Arts. I've been taking dance classes here for about a month now, and I have the audition coming up this Saturday, so I decided this week to take private lessons with my dance teacher. I am very sweaty, very red, and very tired right now, but all in the best way because I just got out of the dance lesson and lucky enough, right before we started our class, I got an email and HGO, the Houston Grand Opera, they sent out this like mass email updating everybody about the audition on Saturday, how it's gonna go. And in it, they included the choreography for the audition. So it's like you have a chance to prepare as best you can within this week before Saturday, and they, emphasize it's really recommended that you just like have this dance down even though it's gonna be taught. I think they're really expecting people to go in already knowing it or being familiar with it. That was just like such a blessing because as soon as I saw that email, I was like, look, I changed my mind. Like I need to learn this dance. And so that's what we did. We just went step by step through the choreography. And I think I got about halfway through the entire song. It's like a 2-3 minute thing. And it goes by really fast because it's West Side Story. So it's like, super fast paced. And so, it was very difficult, but I'm proud of like how much I learned today. And I think that at least by Thursday or Friday, if I continue doing these private dance lessons, it may not be perfect, but I will go in with so much confidence, like I'll feel confident and prepared. And And that's, I think, honestly, all I can do is just prepare and do my best. Today is the big day. I just parked across from the Houston Grand Opera. I am about an hour, maybe a little bit less than an hour early because I'm meeting with a friend so we can kind of run through the dance together before we go to the audition. And yeah, overall, I'm feeling really energetic, happy, confident because I know that I've put in the work. So at this point, I really don't feel so stressed because as long as I put in the work and I do my best, everything else is kind of out of my control. You know, they could very well see me and decide I don't fit the look they're going for, or maybe my dance, you know, isn't technical enough. They'll decide whatever they decide, and I have no control over that. So I am just very grateful and very peaceful that I put in the work to learn the dance, to learn my song, and that I showed up. The Houston Grand Opera is a very prestigious place, so even being here today is just a huge accomplishment for me. I feel very proud of myself. And yeah, I just am very excited to do this audition and show what I've got. In other terms of preparation, I got up early this morning, not just like to do my hair and makeup and everything, but I made sure to have time to do some stretching and some positive affirmations. My favorite thing to do when I have an audition is actually to listen to Lavendare's positive affirmation videos. She has some that are like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So I like to listen to those before an audition because it just really helps me feel confident and really helps me give myself some love. I'll link one of those down below so you guys can check it out. Those are always super helpful to me before any audition, any self-tape. I'll be back after the audition with an update about how it went, and from there we'll see what happens. In one word, how are you feeling?
Tired.
Tired. I feel like that would be the consensus of the day, is everybody's feeling really tired. It's always funny to be like right back where I was at the start of the day of an audition, just like back in the car, everything has been done, and it's just like a funny feeling because it not to like get too like, I don't know, I'm not trying to be like, I don't even know how to put it into words, like too poetic or like maybe dramatic, but that really is life, as we come full circle. And today was one of those full circle days. I did not make it past the first dance cut. I want to say how it worked was like, okay, there was 3 separate groups, big groups, and I want to say that in the group I was in, there was at least 50 to 100 girls, and we got to do we learned the dance, or it was taught again, even though, you know, the video had been sent out and everything. It was taught at the beginning, we ran through it, we did it in 2 groups, and then we did it in groups of 5, and then each group of 5 went, performed it twice. So, and then on top of that, also another section was added, and so that's where I got stuck. Was I feel like if it had just been what I learned from the video, maybe I would have been a lot more confident, less in my head about it. But because of that little added bit, I wasn't getting it on the spot, because again, I just started taking dance lessons, and so learning choreography quickly and on the spot is challenging for me still. So, you know, I did my best. I tried to keep a smile on my face and just power through it, and the parts that I did know, I just tried to just let it flow, you know? But at the end of the day, you know, this is a very prestigious place. Obviously, they're going to be looking for very classically and trained dancers and professionals. So, you know, I got cut, and I want to say maybe from our group, 10 girls or less stayed out of the like 50 to 100. And then what I heard was that after that part, they were all, you know, moved on to the next part of like dancing. And from there, it was even less people. It was like maybe 10 people got to stay from that round. So, you know, they're definitely making huge cuts and keeping the best of the best. And yeah, but all that being said, even though I didn't make it past the first round, and sadly, I mean, I'm pretty bummed that I didn't get to sing. I'll admit that was the part I was looking forward to the most. Was I had worked really hard on my song and I really wanted to perform it. But at the end of the day, I just am filled with so much positivity and happiness because of many things. One, I showed up for myself, and I was brave enough to do this audition knowing full well that I'm not a classically trained dancer or singer. So I'm very proud of myself for trying. And I guess like normally where I would psych myself out of doing something like this, I just gave myself permission to do it. And so I'm very proud of myself for that. The second thing that's great is I learned a new skill. I learned how to dance. I am so not at the level of some of the other women that were here today, but the fact that I was able to learn a new dance in 4 days and get it to where I had gotten it, you know, I am so proud of myself, and I'm gonna keep taking dance classes. I have really enjoyed my time at the Texas Academy of Dance Arts, and now I have friends that are going there too, so it's just like, it's something that I know that I'm gonna keep working hard at, and who knows where I'll be a year from now, or 5 years or 10 years, how much better I can get. I mean, I'm just so motivated to keep practicing dancing because I learned something about myself. I love to dance. I really like it. I'm obviously not like at a super high level or, you know, can even maybe even be a professional, but I enjoy it. It's something that I want to work hard at. And so yeah, that was something cool to learn about myself, that I actually really enjoyed to dance. The other thing that I would say was beautiful and great about this is really just the women that I met today and the new friends. I saw obviously old friends and familiar faces were here at the audition with me today, but I also made some new friends, and that was just so incredible. And even in the room while we were auditioning with, you know, the 50 to 100 girls, that room was so, like, it was such a positive environment. Everybody was just supporting each other, clapping for one another, excited for each other. Like, it was truly beautiful because, you know, you come kind of having this idea of what a dance audition will be like. And for me, that was, you know, maybe very intense. I can't speak for everybody, but for me at least, I didn't feel that competitive nature of auditions. Like, it was just a very precious thing to see, you know, girls just supporting girls. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I think I'm filled with so much happiness because of the people that I met, the support that I received, learning new things. Like, there's so much more good that came out of this than bad. Like, the bad is that I didn't get to make it past the first round, that I got cut. But that if you compare that to all the amazing things that came out of this, I mean, 10 out of 10 experience would do again. And now, you know, I have a lot more mental space cleared up. It really is like, when I have an audition, that's really all I can focus on. And that's kind of been detrimental because I have a show that I'm in right now, and I haven't been, you know, really making time to learn the lines because I was so focused on learning my song and my dance for this audition. But now that it's done and I can just let it go and move on to the next thing, I can focus on my show, I can focus on upcoming auditions. My next goal is, you know, put together a reel and send that out to agents, and working on short films with friends. Like, there's just so much to look forward to. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's vlog, and that if nothing else, that something you can take out of this is do the thing that scares you. And I know that's like that phrase gets thrown around a lot and it's kind of cliche, but it is so true. Like, when you challenge yourself to do something that scares you, that, you know, you're not sure if you can do it, you will push yourself and push your limits to new places, and you're gonna grow. It's never too late to learn something new. I'm 23 years old. There have been girls that have been dancing since they were children. I've been dancing for what, 10 classes? That's less than a month. So that scared me at first, but then I realized, like, no, I am worthy of giving myself a chance to try something and to see if it will work out or not. Like, I need to have that self-worth, and I'm hoping that you guys will have that self-worth also, that you are so unique and so valuable that you just never know when you're going to surprise yourself. So challenge yourself to learn new things. I think something else I would love to share with you guys as a takeaway is just even when we're rejected and we don't get the thing that we want, there's always something to take away from it that's positive. And I am somebody who really does believe that everything happens for a reason. I am 23 and I just started learning how to dance. I just started taking piano and voice lessons last year. Like, this is all stuff that at one point in my life I might have convinced myself not to do because I was too old. But there's really no such thing. You are so much more capable than you think. And it just is a matter of giving yourself permission to try. And I'm really proud of myself that I gave myself permission to try, even though I was scared. So may that be a gentle reminder for you all today. I can't wait to share more audition behind the scenes with you guys, and hopefully to do more footage. I know I didn't necessarily get like a ton of footage for this video, but I just really I think the message of what I took away from this audition was more important than getting like a bunch of crazy awesome B-roll. So, you know, hopefully in the future I can go more in depth with these audition videos, but for now I hope that this was good and that you enjoyed it. And yeah, I have a couple more auditions and fun film things coming up, so please subscribe and stay tuned, because I am really hoping to just go full force in pursuing my dream and also being more consistent on YouTube and sharing my journey of being an actress. So thank you to everybody who's watching, and if you're somebody who's watching that I met today at the audition, hi, and thank you for watching the video and just for being so supportive. And yeah, everybody that's auditioning, break legs, you got this, and I will see you in the next one.